Alright, we're about to get underway here. We do apologize, Bucky had to run away for a few minutes again, but I'll take over and this should be fine. Alright, Tiajin drops the puck. And let's see if Empire can create anything here. Looks like just a slow cycle right now, just taking stock of the situation. And Jowrix in gold, taking the puck up the ice here. Jowrix scored over 30 goals last season, so we'll be looking at him to be the main producer from breakaway. Cocaine open net and misses the net there. Looks like he switched from jab to spider right before the puck was dropped. Which is fine, I mean, that'll happen. He's a midfield player, defensive forward, and sometimes they're just going to miss the net. I mean, it happens. And I'm not sure if Arcadian is lagging, but I guess Iggy's playing stay-at-home defenseman in this game. Comes up on to play a little bit here. Gold covering for him. Alright, Empire coming back up the ice now. And Janky around the crease. Nothing there, he's gonna keep the puck and cycle it back. Smart choice. Always want to retain puck possession for your team. If there's no shot there, it's just an absolute waste to take it. Lots of duds on the ref rec so far. That's going to happen a lot with these levies out there, I'm sure. And Stickman back into Warbird. Oh, turnover to Jowrix, and he's around the crease here. Oh, that shot misses the net. There wasn't really any angle there, but... So, turnover into defensive zone. And Cocaine ball kill. Oh, a little cluster there. Puck going back and forth a lot, but nothing comes of it. And here's Jowrix kind of going to the corner by himself, gets checked by Stickman. Game's starting off pretty slow right now. Not a ton of action. And Janky can't get around Iggy there. These teams seem to be going off to the side a lot. They might need to try to go to the middle a little bit more to create some better chances. Putting yourself into the corner can be kind of problematic for creating holes. And Iggy takes a shot. He didn't really have much to do there, so I guess it wasn't the worst decision, but it certainly didn't really threaten the Red Raven there. So far, breakaway 3 shots to the 0 shots of Empire. And Kula with a weird lunge, missed the puck and the player there. I think he wanted to make a play there, but kind of lost control of the ship. Not 100% sure. Jowrix on the crease. And nothing comes of that. I think he's waiting for somebody to cut, but... And here's Herbalist with a break. Ball kill, not a breakaway, sorry. Some decent forechecking by Empire there. And a 3-on-2. Janky tried to get it past the Stickman, but can't get it through the levee. And again, he's going to look to pass across the crease to Herb, back to him, and good save by Gold. Herb and Janky connected for most of Empire's offense, so definitely building up some chemistry. See how they progress as the season goes. Lots of ball killing so far, but most of it hasn't been intentional. It's just kind of like the, oh, I missed the pass and they intercepted it, so I'm just going to check him and get the ball kill now. And breakaway coming up the ice. Still 3 shots. Hasn't been a shot in a couple minutes. Pretty slow-paced game. Another turnover in the defensive zone, though. Empire want to crack down on those. And a 2-on-1, and they have a warbird here. Should be able to find some open space. And a shot. That's a clean goal. I don't think he was expecting that. I think that he was expecting maybe some kind of passing play or whatever. I don't think he just expected them to hold it and just take a shot when he had a passing option. But smart decision to read the goalie there. And a good goal by Herbalist. I called him out as one of Empire's players to watch, and he's definitely seemed to be the main go-to guy on their offense as of this point. And a good check by him. And a ball kill to get some space. Shot didn't work out quite as well that time, but he's threatening, so. And another turnover. Janky cross-crease pass. He has good vision there. There wasn't really an angle to get it there, but it was definitely worth a try. He makes a lot of those nice passes across the crease, the through passes that can go past the defender, but slightly not there that time. And MD trying to do a tricky play there, but not really any angle. Saved by the Red Raven.
And I'm back. Wow, what a night.
All right, welcome back.
1-0 Empire here with 5:26 left in the first. Cocaine down to MD in the Empire zone. MD looking for someone to go. Down to Gold. Gold holds on to it, cycles back. Takes a check from Janky, and Stickman finishes it off. Steals the puck and takes it through center ice. Janky and Stick. Janky to Stick. Stick to Janky. Janky back to Herbalist. Killed up by Cocaine. Cocaine brings it through center ice. Brings it by himself, but killed up by Skula. Stickman tries to pick it up and throw it to Skula, but gets a bad pass picked up by Breakaway. Jalrex behind the net. Jalrex cycles. Back to Gold. Gold back to Iggy. Iggy brings it back into the zone. Iggy just sitting there taking hits after hit, but finally gets killed off. And Gold faces a puck.
So it's been a pretty slow-paced game right now. You haven't missed a ton of action, except for the goal, which was by Herbalist, for those who haven't seen.
You see Herbalist from Stickman on the goal. Goal with the puck.
And Breakaway trying to create some more chances here.
Cocaine with the puck to Jalrex. Jalrex killed up by Stickman. Stickman cycles back, but Jalrex kills him off. Jalrex dumps it behind the net, looking for some help, but no one's there. Cola Shaker tries to pick up the puck. Battles with Jalrex over it. Herbalist picks it up for Empire out of the zone to Gold from Breakaway, and he cycles it back to Cocaine. Cocaine carries it into the Empire zone to Gold. Gold looking for a pass. Cocaine picks up the ball from Iggy. Iggy gets killed off by Empire and it goes the other way.
And a good 3-on-1 opportunity there, but Herb kept the puck and got checked by Slart. Nothing really came of that, but another turnover by Gold. But Stickman misses that pass.
Slarty Bartfast picks up the puck. Shoots to the corner. Stickman picks it up. MD's there to intercept it and pass it down the wall to Jalrex. Jalrex with the puck at center ice. Looking for a pass. Hits Iggy on the backfield. Back to Jalrex. Jalrex into the Empire zone. Jalrex Deeks get killed up by Skula. Cocaine picks up the puck. Hits Iggy. Iggy shoots in a big save by Raven. Herbalist tries to get out of the Empire zone. Jalrex tries to intercept it. Gets killed off. Herbalist with the puck to Stickman. Stickman and Herbalist breaking it back into the breakaway zone. Stickman from Herbalist. Shoots. Goes top corner but gets picked off by Slarty Bartfast. And a nice little save there. Empire
Yeah.
putting the pressure on again.
You know, they don't have as many shots as Breakaway yet, but they are in the offensive zone a decent amount. They keep forcing turnovers in the zone too, so
Oh, big
definitely
steal
be
by
something that
Cocaine
benefits
here.
them.
Cocaine brings it in. Slap shot. Red Raven picks it up with no problem at all.
Yeah, a slap shot and a spider is you're going to use that mainly just to trick the goalie with the directionality because it's the only ship where you can drastically change like the angle of the slap shot by rotating your ship, but it made no sense in that situation. He pretty much shot it directly at the goalie, and there really wasn't any angle for the spider shot power, even with the slap shot, to get in there.
Empire trying to bring it back into the breakaway zone. Cocaine cuts it off. Cocaine at center ice up to Iggy. Iggy can't pick it up. Iggy tracks it down with MD. MD takes it. MD down to Cocaine. Cocaine ball kills Cola Shaker. Then drop passes it to Jalrux. It misses. Janky picks it up. Possible breakaway here if they can get it down. Not going to happen. Stickman from Janky. Janky to Stickman. Janky holds onto the puck. Nowhere to go. Starty Bartfast putting the pressure on. Oh, the goalie's been killed, but Breakaway picked up the puck. Herbalist picks it up on interception. Tries to hit Cola, but misses.
Yeah, I think on that play, I think that Janky's been doing those cross-crease passes so far, so I think that what he was thinking is that Slart might anticipate that, and that's why he kept the puck, but the pass was definitely open.
Janky and Stickman with opportunity here. Janky goes south post, tries to hit Stickman, but misses. Starty Bart pass picks it off the wall to MD. MD to Cocaine. Cocaine to Iggy. Iggy hits Jalrix. Jalrix and Iggy bring it in. Jalrix with a shot. Shoots north and just wide. Red Raven picks it up. Raven dumps it behind the net. Janky picks it up. Cycles back around. Herbalist picks it up, but gets killed off quickly by Breakaway. Iggy slap shot. Iggy passed this Jalrix and multiple slap shots there from Breakaway, but Red Raven's all over it.
Slart doing his trademark DC spam. Clearly wasn't a DC. I'm sure he probably didn't even see that. I think he just spams that every time he sees the puck as close to the crease, to be honest.
Usually he spams the Warbirds too when he kills them from experience. Stickman with a big opportunity here from Herbalist. Herbalist to Stick. Stick Deeks tries to do a little sweep, but Slart reads it the entire way, kills him off, and clears the zone with the puck.
Yeah, pretty big missed check by Cocaine, but
oh, huge opportunity here by MD on a breakaway. Oh, he just throws it north. Great positioning by Red there.
This is a really great pass, but MD, you know, he was always more of a forechecking player, but you can tell he's a little rusty. It wasn't the best shot in the world, but he hasn't played actively for years. It's really good to see him back in the zone, though. I'm really glad that he came back.
Yeah, it's good to see an old veteran back in the game. Never a bad thing to see nowadays. I think we're going to try... That's the end of the first period if you're trying to follow along here. We're going to try to bring in Starty Bartfast if we can. If he's ready. And he says he is. Let me unmute him here. Starty Bartfast, welcome to the stream.
Hello. Hello.
What'd you think about your team's first period performance?
They were good. I was pretty shit.
You get it down by 1 here going into the second period. What do you guys need to do to turn it around?
There are a couple of turnovers. We got a lot of shots off. I can't really judge whether we're taking good shots or not, but on the whole, the team looked pretty good on our end.
So, Slart, obviously I see that you're in here listening to the commentary, and Herbalist had that goal. Was what I was saying basically what happened? You thought he was going to pass since he had the option there, and you didn't expect him to hold it and shoot?
It was like 8 minutes to the game, the first shot I was facing, so I may have fallen asleep a little bit. It was a good play, but feels bad to let that in.
Looks like Breakaway's making a couple of changes going into the period, Starty Bartfast. Are you calling those tonight, or is someone else on the team doing that?
Yeah, I typically call the lineups. Basically, I want to get everyone ice time in the first or second period, and then, depending on how people are doing and how the game's going, I'll figure out who's going to be in the third period.
So, we were talking before about how Iggy doesn't really play stay-at-home defense or Levy usually. Is this trying out something new, or is this kind of we're not sure where we want to give him ice time at, so this is just kind of a throwaway period?
No, he's played Terror for the most part, but he wanted to play Levy today, so I figured this is an early game of the season. Probably the best time to try out something like that.
Well, Slart, thanks for joining us here. Game's about to start for second period. Good luck to you.
Sure, thanks.
So Breakaway has twice the shots of Empire right now, but they have not capitalized on their opportunities so far.
It'll be interesting to
And
see if they can get some more pressure on. They did make some changes in the lineup, it looks like.
yeah, it looks like they might be. Chrono is in now, and Jalrix and Chrono are pretty much head and shoulders the best offensive players, at least on Breakaway.
I agree with that. Start of the second period, Breakaway wins the faceoff. Jalrix carries it into the Empire zone. Back to Hot Rod. Hot Rod to Jalrix. Jalrix to Chrono. Good cycle starting here by Breakaway. Chrono back to Thief, who looks to be on defense now. Chrono carries it back. Hits Jalrix at center ice. Jalrix goes deep to Arcadian, but Arcadian misses the puck. Picks it up off the wall. Cycles back to Jalrix again. Jalrix carries it back to center ice. Hits Chrono. Chrono looking for a lane here. Nothing to go to. Hits Jalrix. Jalrix Arcadian. Arcadian trying to tank it in for the guys, but nothing there. And Red Raven picks it up for the Empire, and they get it out of the zone. Empire back into the breakaway zone. Janky from Stickman. Looking to make some opportunity happen, but nothing there. Big interception by Herbalist, but Hot Rod kills him right off and passes to Chrono. Chrono through center ice. Trying to get around Cola, but Cola able to kill him off. Arcadian to Hot Rod on the pickup. Arcadian back at center ice. Looking for somewhere to go, just trying to get the Empire to bite. Herbalist kills off the breakaway players and shoots the puck out north. Janky picks it up. Janky down to Herbalist. Herbalist hits Stickman. Stickman with a slap shot, but it phases. Good opportunity there.
Yeah, Thief is in Spider, and it looks like he's playing kind of a midfield role. That's not unheard of, I guess, but Breakaway switching a lot of roles and ships from their norm this season, from seasons past, I would say.
Definitely. Chrono from Jalrix. Jalrix to Chrono. Chrono gets killed off by Janky. Good defensive play. Janky tries to get it out of the zone. Hot Rod picks it up. Hot Rod from Jalrix. Jalrix to Hot Rod. Hot Rod off the post, and Jalrix picks it up.
Yeah, and the angle that he took there going around, I don't think that he would have had time to actually put that in the net just because of the route that he took.
Breakaway continues to carry the puck around. Arcadian to Jalrix. Jalrix killed up by Swizzle. Swizzle picks the puck up and helps Empire leave the zone in the center ice. Battle at center ice, back and forth. Empire picks it back up, tries to go back into the breakaway zone. Herbalist carrying the puck, hits Janky. Janky back to Herbalist. Herbalist back to Swizzle. Swizzle to Herbalist back into the breakaway zone. Herbalist down to Janky. Janky picks it up, looking for a pass. Gets killed off by Hot Rod. Hot Rod picks it up, passes to Thief. Thief to Chrono and out of the zone.
And Hot Rod, of course, is another old player that disappeared for a while. I think he came back last season, and he's kind of been sporadically active, but it seems like he's going to be a big part of this Breakaway team this season. So Breakaway bringing some veterans back.
They're always with veterans at Breakaway. It's like the retirement home for players, it seems, in the RSHL.
Yeah, a lot of them haven't played for a while, though, and it's nice to see them at least showing up to games.
Chrono with an opportunity here. Goes south. Good shot. Just south of the net. Red Raven picks it up. Gets a cheap save there. His Swizzle. Swizzle to Janky. Janky out to Herbalist. Herbalist misses the puck. Or it was a bad pass. However you want to read it.
Skula is out of the game right now. And, I mean, the Bash Brothers, I didn't see that much of an impact that they had in the first period. I'm not sure if he lagged out or what's going on there, but
not sure. I wasn't paying attention myself. Breakaway deep into the Empire zone. Jalrix picks up the puck. Looks for an opportunity to pass. Goes for Hot Rodster, but misses. Puck goes back to center ice to Thief. Thief slap shots at the Hot Rodster. Hot Rod kills off Herbalist. Stickman picks it up. Hot Rod picks it back up. And Breakaway back into the Empire zone. Chrono looking for a passing opportunity to Jalrix. Jalrix to Arcadian and the big save by Red Raven. And out of the zone, Empire goes. Herbalist a good opportunity here on a low break. Deeks north, shoots north, Deeks south, shoots and scores.
Yeah, and I saw on that shot too, as soon as the shot faded and went past Lard a little bit, he stopped moving, so I guess he was like, oh, crap, that shot went in.
2-0 Empire in the second period with 7:57 left. Herbalist gets a goal from Cola Shaker and the Red Raven, a goalie assist.
Yeah, and I mean, that was mainly just him carrying the puck by himself for the most part, so Herbalist really putting the Empire offense on his back so far this season.
Herbalist has been the man of the Empire so far. Chrono gets a shot, Red Raven there. Good pressure from Breakaway there to get another shot off. Jalrex tries to center to somebody. It phases through. Arcadian picks up the phase. Jalrex kills off Herbalist from the puck. Empire dumps it out of the zone, and Fief recovers for Breakaway.
Swizzle, I was talking about earlier, is a new player from Trench Wars that Empire just recruited, but he certainly doesn't seem that bad. I mean, he's not making waves or anything, but I wouldn't guess that he had never played the zone before, at least.
Breakaway with the puck back in their own zone. Arcadian up to Fief. Hot Rod intercepts it, but hits it back to Arcadian. Arcadian through center ice. Tries to pass, intercepted by Stickman. Arcadian goes for a kill on Swizzle. Looks like he tanked that one. Stickman turns it over to Chrono, and Breakaways back out of their zone, back into the Empire zone now, carried by Hot Rod. Hot Rod looking for a passing opportunity, killed off by Herbalist. Chrono picks it up, passes to Jalrex. Jalrex tries for Hot Rod, misses, and the Red Raven picks it back up.
Yeah, and Breakaway still has a lot more shots than Empire, but Empire has just put away the few chances they've had.
Some back and forth passing in front of the net, and Breakaway with a nice opportunity there, but Red Raven once again in the way, and the Empire defense is able to just pick up the puck.
Well, Empire's still capitalizing on chances, and they still have the lead, but you can tell just with this lineup change from Breakaway, like they've been in the Empire zone for a long time.
Another opportunity here, but Herbalist breaks it up, brings it into the net. Dangerous play, with nobody there from Breakaway to kill him off. Red Raven throws it up north to get it out of the area. Breakaway recovers the puck. Arcadian behind the net hits the post and then does a ball kill on Herbalist. However, Empire recovers. Empire struggling to get the puck out of the zone right now.
Yeah, Breakaway's been setting up shop in Empire zone for a lot of this period so far, but it's not going to benefit Breakaway at all if they don't score any goals. But if they continue this control of the puck, I expect that they'll at least score a goal or two in the next few minutes.
Empire down in the Breakaway zone. Stickman carrying the puck, passes back to Herbalist on the blue line. Herbalist cycles back to Kulla Shaker. Kulla to Herbalist. Herbalist killed up by Chrono. Opportunity for a breakaway here. Chrono gets the puck, gets past Swizzle, shoots, in a save by Red Raven. Stickman picks up the puck for Empire. To Swizzle. Swizzle with dangerous play with plenty of breakaway players there. Breakaway recovers. Chrono to Jalrex. Jalrex tries to hit Chrono. Intercepted by Herbalist Young'em. I completely butchered that guy's name. Arcadian bringing it back in for breakaway. Drop passes to Hot Rod. The Jalrex Hot Rod. Arcadian picks it back up. Shoots it off the post. Nothing there to shoot at, but Arcadian gets the puck back again. That ship number 4 is really just tearing it up right now for him.
And I've talked about it. I think that the offensive levy can definitely be a tool for people to use as long as they don't have a levy on defense as well. I think the double levy can get a little messy. But
Empire in the breakaway zone. Kulla for a shot. Saved by Sardi Bartfast. I think that's his second save of the period. Janky for Empire. Holding the puck. Back on the blue line. Janky looking for a pass. Goes to Herbalist. Herbalist looking for a pass back. Kulla kills off Arcadian to Janky. Janky with an opportunity, but holds on as Sardi Bartfast is there.
And School has just entered the arena, so maybe he lagged out and he's back. We'll have to see if Empire makes a change here. Maybe they'll wait for the end of the
breakaway
period.
Opportunity here, a breakaway. Huge outlet pass. Chrono looking for a deke. Nowhere to go. Passes and get killed off. Herbalist with a good back check on Hot Rod to stop that play from developing any further.
I guess I can't fault Chrono because he didn't want to waste an opportunity there. He wanted to wait for his teammates, but there were so many defenders right on his heels that I kind of wish that he would have taken his chances.
Herbalist cuts to the center, gets killed off in the breakaway zone. Chrono picks it up and brings it out of the breakaway zone to center ice. Passes to Jalrex. Jalrex back to Chrono. Chrono into the Empire zone. Chrono to the Jalrex. Jalrex does a ball kill. Hits Hot Rod and a shot and saved by Raven. Skula is saying his computer keeps bugging out, so he's having some PC issues, it seems.
Yeah, I remember they said that about the last game, too. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Sticking with the opportunity here. Goes for a fade shot, but Sardi Bartfast picks it up.
Skula, have you tried reformatting?
Skula is blaming the play-by-play guy, Bucky, in the spec chat. That's pretty lame. Empire out of their zone from Cola and Herbalist. Herbalist carrying the puck in. Through center ice, up to Cola. Cola down to Herbalist. Herbalist hits Janky. Janky with an opportunity. His Herbalist shoots and scores! 3-0.
And there's a hat trick. And good quick release back to Herbalist from Janky, because, of course, Slart went to follow Janky after he got the puck, but he released the puck back so fast that it kind of caught him off guard a little bit.
Man.
I believe that's the second hat trick for Herbalist. I believe he had a hat trick in the last game as well.
I can't remember, but it sounds about right.
And Breakaway's calling a timeout.
Probably a good move here. Settle down the troops. 2.5 left in the second period here. Maybe a couple of subs and try to shore it up defensively. It seems like a couple of the goals have been too many guys up front and nobody back checking.
That's true, and you always have to mention too, and consistency is sometimes a problem with Slart. I mean, sometimes he's on his game, and sometimes he's not. That play, not really 100% his fault, but these goals have been pretty good, but they haven't been like unstoppable or anything. So maybe Slart just not bringing his A game so far tonight.
It'll be interesting to see if they make any changes here, or whether they're just having a team pep talk. We don't know, but Gold is back in the arena.
Well, Empire's starting to even up the shots now a little bit as well. For the first part of the period, Breakaway was in Empire's zone a lot, but as the period progressed, they did not maintain that advantage. Now it's 9 shots to 13. And really, Breakaway is kind of losing control of the game despite being ahead in shots. Very surprising so far.
Yeah, definitely against the predictions. I think Stickman's the only person in the predictions to say Empire's going to win, if I remember right.
And that's good to see. I mean, a lot of people don't expect them to win a ton of games, or at least didn't before the season. And you got to be confident in your ability to win, even if other people don't think you can, because there's not much point in playing otherwise. And kind of backing that prediction up so far.
Definitely. Breakaway trying to get something going here. On the face-off, they missed a good opportunity for a slap shot on a phase. Now we're back into the breakaway zone, carried in by Empire. Janky from Empire's carrying it in now. Janky cycles back to the blue line when he's getting chased down by Arcadian. Back to Kola. Janky carrying the puck. Goes south before he gets checked off. Tries to hit a bounce pass. Nobody's there. He bounces to the other wall. Stickman picks up the puck. Stickman brings into the zone. The Janky. Janky gets killed up by Fief on the back check. Passes to Chrono and out of the zone.
And Stickman has switched back to some of the checking ships after people had given him advice to switch back to checking ships. He was pretty good at forechecking a couple seasons ago. And now it looks like he's going back to the Warbird. We'll see if this detriments or benefits his team.
Opportunity there for an outlet pass, but Fief is in the way and picks it up for Breakaway. Breakaway to Jalrix. Jalrix goes north to Arcadian, but is intercepted by Empire. Empire shoots down south to get rid of the puck and try to clear the zone, but Arcadian picks it up. Arcadian looking for a pass. Taking hit after hit. Goes north to Jalrix, but the puck phases.
I will say one thing I like about Stickman is he does listen to things people say. Like, even in reference to team lineups.
Opportunity. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. But he takes criticism well and responds to it and makes adjustments, so that's good. He hasn't been playing bad so far in Warbird by any stretch of the imagination so far. But I just want to keep an eye on it. We'll see how it progresses as the game goes.
Empire into the breakaway zone. Stickman with Herbalist. Stickman ball kills Hot Rod, but he can't pick up the puck and turns it over to Breakaway. Breakaway to Fief. Fief brings it down to Chrono. Chrono picks the puck up. Chrono carries it into the Empire zone. Chrono looking for a pass. Hits Jalrix, but gets intercepted by Swizzle.
Notable to mention that Breakaway has 14 shots right now and 0 goals. So they haven't had a ton of great opportunities to where I think they've threatened to score like a really clear goal.
Opportunity here. Oh, Stickman with a break there, but Starty bar fast there for the save.
But Red Raven with the 14 save shutout so far. So those are really good numbers for him.
Chrono and Jalrix. Jalrix shoots in a slap shot just wide of the net. At the end of the period.
That was close. That was, but I really think the slap shot's more of a, I'm going to try this every once in a while thing. On a 2-on-0, I think that's just silly. I mean, maybe he thought that he couldn't get a regular shot off before the timer expired, but he's a weasel. I would have liked to see a regular shot instead of a slap shot. I mean, they're just so hard to aim unless you're just coming off a straight slap, like one-timer or something like that. And I don't think that was the best decision. But
Well, we have the Red Raven, the goalie from Empire, in the chat now, here to talk with us. Raven, how about Empire up 3-0 after 2?
Herb has been huge today, and I really like the fact that the team is committed to playing team defense, and they're making it really easy for me. I love the way these guys are playing defense, but this game's not over. Like anything, we've seen ridiculous stuff happen. I've been watching basically every game, and no lead is safe. We're not going to go in here and just assume that we're going to win this game. It'd be ridiculous.
Are you guys going to keep putting the pressure on, or are you guys going to sit back and try to hold on to the lead?
We're going to keep playing the way we're playing right now, and I think that's not giving the puck away and trying to be really smart with it.
what did you think of that very last opportunity? I thought that it was kind of weird for Jalrix to do the slap shot on the 2-on-0. I thought they could have made something better happen. Were you a little bit surprised by his decision there?
I think they were a little confused with how much time was left, just like our team was. I love this team, and I love how we're playing this game, but holy crap, our last 12 seconds total of the end of the first period and the end of the second period, I don't really understand what's going on here. Those opportunities have not been happening except for the very end of the period. So I was surprised I was surprised all of that happened, really.
Well, your save percentage and goals allowed probably weren't where you wanted to be before this game, but this game so far, 14 save shutout. You got to feel pleased about that so far.
I could give up 2 more goals. I don't really care at this point. If we win this game, that's all that really matters to me. If we play well, that's all that really matters. I don't really give a crap about individual statistics like that.
The Red Raven, true team player.
Well, good luck, Raven. The period break's over. Best of luck to you, man, and see if you guys can pull out a win.
Thanks, man.
I think it'll be smart if Empire does what Red Raven's suggesting. Just keep playing the way they're playing. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? And I think keeping the puck is the best way to keep the team from scoring, because a lot of times when teams try to sit back and play defense, they give the other team control and let them pressure, and they're just like, oh, let's just play defense and clear the zone and everybody stay back. But you don't want to give the other team the opportunity even to pressure the net. So if you keep puck control, this is a one game pretty much.
Puck drop in the third period. Empire wins the puck. Herbalist and Stickman down into the breakaway zone. Herbalist holding onto the puck. Dekes a couple of shots. Passes up to Janky. Janky picks it up. Janky looking for somewhere to go. Just holds onto the puck. Brings it behind the net to Stickman. Stickman to Janky. Janky looking for a shot. Look for a wall pass there to Herbalist, my fault. And turns it over. However, Empire picks the puck back up and Kola cycles it back to Skula. School to Jalrix on the interception. Chrono brings it in for breakaway into the Empire zone. Passes back to Jalrix. Jalrix to Gold. Gold to Jalrix. Jalrix to Cocaine. Cocaine back to Jalrix. To Chrono. Killed off by Cola Shaker.
Jalrix has not scored any goals yet, and that's kind of what a player like that on your team is for. He's pretty much a pure goal scorer. He's not super great in transition or in the midfield, and he's really not performing his role.
Oh, a good shot by Jalrix there. Good defensive play by Kola.
Yeah, as I say that, he almost puts in a sneaky little goal, but good defensive play.
Janky up to Herbalist into the breakaway zone. Herbalist tries to pass on the Janky, intercepted, but he gets the puck right back. Herbalist goes for Stickman, but Arcadian is there. Arcadian turns it over to Janky, but just kills him off the puck. Arcadian back into the center ice to Cocaine. Cocaine with 2 members of breakaway going into the Empire zone. Arcadian with the puck. Arcadian drop passes to Stickman. Stickman intercepts the drop pass.
Yeah, and there's another play that was a little ruined by the drop pass, I think. I really wish they would stop trying to use the gimmicky tools that the game has to offer and just pass around the zone a little bit. I think they've ruined some of their chances by using drop pass, using slap shot.
Herbalist and Stick. Herbalist holds it, shoots, and big save by Slaughty Bartfast. Slaughty Bartfast out, passes it out, and breakaway carries it through center ice. Gold brings it into the zone. Gold shoots it back up to Jalrix. He's not there, but finds the puck anyway. Jalrix back to Gold. Gold to Jalrix. Jalrix back to Gold. Gold looks for an opportunity to Chrono on a slap shot, but Janky's there for the interception.
Yeah, I kind of almost want to apologize just because I feel like I'm being really negative towards breakaway this game so far, but I'm just kind of calling the game as I see it. They have not really been playing that well, especially for a team that made the finals last season.
And they were favorites for this game, so, it's... I don't think you're being harsh, just... We're kind of disappointed in their play so far. Jalrix with an opportunity. Passes Arcadian and turns it over to Stickman and Cola. Stickman brings it back out. Stickman with Cola Shaker. Cola carries it, shoots it up to Stickman. Stickman brings it into the breakaway zone. Tries back to Cola. Oh, holds on to it. Goes for a shot, but sorry, Brockpass is there.
I thought that Jalrix might have been able to sneak a shot at the top post there instead of passing back down, but
Another opportunity there for breakaway, but Red Raven read it the entire way and was able to pick off the pass. Gold with the puck for breakaway in the Empire zone. Jalrix looking for a pass, takes a hit from Janky, brushes it off to Cocaine. Jalrix passes, was intercepted by Herbalist. A good cut there by breakaway, but it didn't succeed.
yeah, I mean, hold on, there's a break here.
Oh yeah, Stickman from Janky. Janky shoots, scores! Oh, that looks like a 4-0. Is that the nail in the coffin, as they could say?
Yeah, quite possibly. And once again, I think that was just not necessarily bad positioning by Slarp, but the timing was kind of weird because he started moving top to guard a potential pass right as he shot. So that's it's tough timing. But, 4-0 Empire, and shots are almost even now.
Looks like Empire won the face-off there and tried to get another breakaway, but Sorry Bartfast kills off Stickman on the breakaway. Breakaway into the Empire zone. Corona to Jalrix. Jalrix looking for a pass. Goes back to Cocaine to Jalrix. Jalrix off the Cocaine shoots. There's nothing but a whole crew of Empire on the crease. And they get it out of the zone.
And, Breakaway has been creating a little bit more opportunities this period. Like, they've had some decent movement, but not putting anything in the net.
Empire brings it in. Cola with the ball killing, and he lags the ball through Sorry Bartfast.
When I did my power rankings, White Irish Rebels power rankings this week, I put Breakaway down at number 8, and I almost wondered if I was being a little too harsh on them. I mean, they are a historic franchise. They made the finals last season. They look better than a lot of teams on paper, but after watching this game, you got to say they're not performing up to that level, so I guess it looks like that was the right call, at least so far.
So far, yeah, it's been a disappointing start to the season for Breakaway, I think, but it's early in the season. It could turn around quickly. But Empire is playing great so far. They've really taken control of the game the last half of the game.
Yeah, and now they've got 14 shots to 14 shots, and they've improved a lot from game to game. Like, from the first game they played to this one, like, lots of improvement. So they're listening to people's criticism, they are listening to their own criticism and looking for what to do, and that's smart.
Breakaway from Cocaine, and a post shot. Good opportunity, but I think if it was inside the post, it would have been saved by Red Raven.
Yeah, I don't think that was going to go in. I think if it was on net, it would have been saved. So Cocaine can forgive himself a little bit. I don't think it was like a wide open net that he missed or anything.
I agree with that 100%. Jalrix with the puck for breakaway to Arcadian. Arcadian tries to bring it in with a shield to Jalrix. Jalrix passes the goal. He shoots. He scores. It looks like the shutout is over unless there's a tank on the play.
I saw a phase through Red Raven on my screen. We'll see what other people see.
On my screen, it was clean.
Alright, I guess I just saw something weird for some reason. For me, it looked like the puck was almost right next to the goalie, but...
The official call from the referee is goal is clean. Scored by goal from a Jalrix and Cocaine. So, breakaway trying to mount a comeback here late in the third period. 7:21 left. Is there enough time for them to come back?
And Janky's requesting a timeout, I guess, but I guess he's not 100% familiar with the rules. You actually cannot call a timeout while the puck is in play. You have to wait for a puck stoppage.
Yeah, that's just one of those things. He's blaming the ref that he was spamming him before the drop of the puck, but the ref did not see it. The ref needs to stop arguing here and just drop the puck and continue on.
I do see I'm not sure about the private messages, but I do see that Janky said in blue chat timeout before the puck was dropped because you can see where the game started. I'm not sure if he private messaged him before that though. But if he did private message him before the puck was dropped, a little error on Tiajan's fault, but I am not sure if that's even what happened.
It's not a game-ending mistake yet. We'll see what happens. You know, it's one of those things. It's only one goal. They have 3 more to give away before it becomes real interesting.
All right, so it looks from the chat log it was not PM'd before the drop, and that's the big thing. He did say it in blue chat, but you have to request the timeout in private message before the puck is dropped. So, unfortunate, I guess, for Empire that they only had 5 in for that particular play, if that's what happened. But, yeah, I just got to make sure to private message those timeout requests.
And I'm being told to blame you, Thrill, for the goal, as you said the word shutout to Red Raven. Always a bad thing to do to goalies.
All right, my bad, Red Raven. I didn't mean to jinx you. But you know, you got to say though, 15 shots, 1 goal allowed. That's still pretty good numbers.
Definitely. I think most goalies would take that, except for Linux. He would be upset.
I'm interested to see the replay of that goal. I don't know if it was just me, but I really thought that the Red Raven was in position to prox that anyway. I guess we'll see in the replays after the game.
Definitely. Looks like the timeout for Empire is expired, and it's time to drop the puck. 7:18 left. Stickman for Empire with the puck. Passes back to Colo. It lags, goes to Herbalist. Herbalist picks it up, takes a shot, tries to ball kill goal, but doesn't succeed. Breakaway back in the center ice. Breakaway carried in for Cocaine's carried in for breakaway, and we got a phased goal. It looks like.
You know, honestly, the pass beforehand around center ice phased as well, and a little bit laggy. I don't know if it's because Skula's lagging and he's been involved in a couple of these plays or not, but kind of a laggy past minute or two. Hopefully things will stabilize a little bit.
Definitely. That's another free save for Red Raven, though, so good for him. Colo wins the faceoff, dumps it in. Starty Bartfast picks it up for breakaway.
Breaking news for our breakaway is that... Hold on for this breakaway.
Chrono, breakaway. Deeks killed off by Red Raven. Breaking news, back to you, Thrill.
Iggy has left breakaway in the middle of the game. So he left breakaway's roster. Guess he wasn't pleased with the way things were going.
That's big.
I don't know at exactly what time.
Oh, here's the opportunity. Arcadian brings it in. Killed up by Red Raven right in the crease. I think he's looking for a slam dunk.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what time Iggy left the roster. I'm not sure if it was just because they were losing or if breakaway kept the same line in for the third period to try to come back and he was upset that he only played 1 period. I don't know what the whole story is there. But I'm going to go with the latter. That's my prediction, is he wanted to play the third period and breakaway thought that this was the best chance to come back.
Empire out of their own zone into the
No, he
breakaway
left during
zone.
the first period break, apparently, so just kind of upset that they were losing.
Yeah, it's... I think the second or third time this season someone's quit during the game. I think Sloyle did it for creasers.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate, but Soiled and Iggy not really game breakers.
Big chance here, but Jalrux passes to Chrono with nowhere to go. Jalrux and Chrono looking to make some magic happen late in the period. Gold carried it in to Jalrux. Jalrux shoots off the post, saved by Red Raven. Cocaine gets a puck from Red Raven and almost scores, but some good defense there, picks it up. Empire working out of their zone again. Skula off the wall. Ball pass to Janky. Janky tries to pass it or ball kill or something. Anyway, turns it over to breakaway. Gold back into bringing it back into the Empire zone. Gold shoots north. Picked up by Chrono. Chrono to Cocaine. Cocaine shoots. Nothing but Empire on the crease again.
Yeah, it looks like Cocaine wants to force one of those typical, what people call those typical interference goals, kind of crashing the crease and hoping for the loose puck.
Empire tightening it up on the defensive end, trying not to let anything else go in. They want to win. Stickman bringing it out of the zone for Empire. Janky picks it up. Janky into the breakaway zone. Shoots it up north. Starty Bartfast tries to pick it up. In a race with it with Stickman. Stickman and Janky surround Starty Bartfast, but Starty Bartfast down to Arcadian and out of the zone. Jalrux with Cocaine, 2-on-1. Jalrux shoots, scores!
Yeah, and Jalrux finally getting a point on the board. Breakaway needed that. So it's 4-2. They can definitely score 2 goals in 4.5 minutes. So Empire needs to tighten up a little bit.
I'm hearing that Empire was down a man there. Colo was in the spec.
Yeah, I guess they're having some lag issues.
Ever since the last Empire goal, the tables have turned into the breakaway side of things. It's been nothing but breakaway since. Jalrix bringing it in. Killed off. Arcadian picks it up. Hits Gold. Gold shoots. Killed by Stickman. Picks it up. Shoots it north. Herbalist off the wall to Stickman. Stickman to Janky. Janky in the center ice with Stickman. Stickman back to Janky. Janky looking for a play. Hits Herbalist. Herbalist tries to go down the Stickman, but intercepted by Chrono. Stickman picks it back up for Empire and dumps it back for Cola. Cola dumps it all the way back. And the Red Raven's going to have it play the puck. Red Raven out of the zone. Cocaine picks it back up.
Breakaway's taking a shot lead again as well, even up for a little bit. But it was actually 14 shots to 14 shots when it was even, and now it's 20 to 14.
Opportunity. Oh, big check by School there on the crease. These double ship number 2s are really paying off. Or ship number 4s, sorry.
That's alright.
I'm confused by even numbers. Breakaway brings it in. Arcadian carrying it. Tries to go to goal. Intercepted by Janky. Janky at the Herbalist. Herbalist going to have a half break here if he can get through Chrono. Passes back to Stickman. Stickman and Herbalist against Chrono. Herbalist takes 2 checks from Chrono and dies. And Chrono gets the puck out of the zone for breakaway.
Yeah, but basically what I was saying is it was even 14 shots to 14 shots, and now it's 21 shots to 14, so breakaway is really taking control.
Another
right
chance
now.
here. Goal. Shoots. Scores! I had a clean goal here. I don't know about you.
I had a clean goal as well, and there were some defenders clustered on the crease, and he just kind of snuck that in there. Probably the only possible angle for the puck to get into the net.
It did look a little laggy, but it definitely was clean on my screen, and the referees call it clean. Gold scores, assisted by Jalrix and Chrono.
Yeah, and only 1 goal away, and they're putting a lot of pressure on now. Empire had a little bit of a lapse with 5 players in there. A couple of their goals are saying they only have 5 players, and now it seems like it's rattled them a little bit. They need to get their composure back.
All right, Empire trying to shut them down for the last 3 minutes here. Cola from Janky. Cola's carrying the puck. Shoots north to Stickman. Stickman picks up the puck, goes behind the breakaway net. Just looking to kill some time, it looks like. Goes back to Janky, misses Janky. Herbalist was there. Cola picks it up. Cola up to Janky. Janky killed up Arcadian. Arcadian kills off Herbalist. Herbalist behind the play now. Jalrix and Arcadian. A 2-on-0. Jalrix from Arcadian. Arcadian shoots off the post. Huge miss.
And that really sucks for breakaway, because that might have been their only chance to tie the game up. I was actually going to comment that was really questionable play by Empire, but they got away with that there with some poor defensive play. And wow, Arcadian's going to be really upset about that.
Breakaway with the pressure again. Arcadian tries to just kill everybody on the crease, but gets no luck there, and Empire brings it back. Herbalist, Cola, and Stickman against Gold. Stickman slows it down for some reason and turns it over to Sardi Barpath.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they had a really good opportunity to have a lot of passing across the crease there, and I don't know why he slowed that down.
Jalrix shoots it on the Red Raven. Raven's there to pick it up. Raven shoots it down the center ice. Stickman there to pick it up. Gets killed up by Chrono, picked up by Herbalist. Herbalist off the wall, intercepted by Chrono. Herbalist kills off Chrono. Herbalist down the Stickman. Huge interception by Sardi Barfast.
You know, Empire really seems to be running this run-and-gun offense for a second for the past couple minutes, and they need to puck cycle and keep control of the puck.
Jalrix down. Tries to pass. It was a big check by Skula. Red Raven picks
That
up
was
the puck.
actually a really good check. That was pretty much game-saving, because that was definitely a goal if he didn't get that check there.
Every game I've done play-by-play on has been overtime with a tie. Cola down on the shot. Does a drop or a lost the timer on the puck and loses the puck.
I think he was actually trying to score with the pass
Empire.
there.
Sorry, Empire's having huge lag problems. I lost 2 players there. 2 are back in the game now. Goal shoots it, and Red Raven's there to pick it up. Shoots it back to the back. Jalrix picks it up. 30 seconds left. Jalrix passes back. Intercepted by Stickman. Turns it over to Gold. Picks it back up to Janky. Janky shoots it out of the zone. Huge play. 20 seconds remain. Breakaway back in the center ice. Chrono to Cocaine. Cocaine misses Arcadian. 15 seconds. Jalrix. The puck phases him, though. How unfortunate that was. Herbalist behind the net. Looks like Empire's just trying to kill time, but almost turns it over. Oh, and a goal!
And that's clean. And I actually saw that coming. I was like, Raven, you got to get rid of the puck there. Actually saw that playing out in my head. And that's a clean goal. And
clean.
I have to be honest. I have to give the edge to Breakaway now for this game.
Oh, man.
And
4-4 with 4 seconds left.
That's really bad. I mean, I guess, Red Raven hasn't played a ton of seasons, but I really saw that coming. And I guess he just didn't think that he was going to die, but just because of all the action that happened and the way that he used the shift button, it seemed like it was for sure that if he got checked, he was going to get killed. He really needed to get rid of that puck.
What a turn of events that period. Empire goes up 4-0, and then Breakaway comes back with 4 unanswered goals themselves. We're seeing a replay now of the goal. Red Raven just killed off.
I guess he didn't think he was in any danger, but as soon as I saw him have the puck and I saw Art going for him, I was like, he's going to die if he gets checked.
Wow, I can hear Raven's keyboard being smashed from here, and I'm in St. Louis and he's in Canada.
I don't know. The lag might not be that much of an issue anymore, depending on which 4 players to keep in, since this is 5-on-5. Here's a hint for Empire: get Skula out of the game. I mean, he's made some clutch defensive plays, but especially since he's stay-at-home defenseman, if he lags out, that's basically going to be a free breakaway or a free odd-man rush.
Definitely. We'll see what they do here. We got 1 minute left in the break to see what the changes are going to be. So far, Empire is still showing Skula and Kula into the game.
They really depend on Skula and Kula a lot. I mean, just within their team, they respect those guys a lot, and they look to them to be kind of on-ice leaders. I really think leaving Skula in just because of the lag is not the best decision, but we'll see. Janky and Herbalist have got to be in there.
Yeah, Janky and Herbalist just got in.
Yeah, that's got to be the combo you want in. The other two, it kind of just depends on what strategy you want to go to. I don't think outside of those two, there's like a clear, line of players that should be played over the others necessarily. But Janky and Herb, that's going to be the core.
Looks like Breakaway's going to sit Gold. Gold has 2 of the goals there in the third period for Breakaway.
Yeah, and he's also got 19 steals and 15 turnovers, so that's a decent ratio. A lot of times, forwards tend to be negative a little bit.
Well, we're getting ready to start the overtime period, 4-4. It's sudden death. It's 12-minute full period. If nobody scores, the game is over. It will be a tie game.
This is a decent lineup for Breakaway. I guess it's not a bad choice. The only thing I would say is, like, on paper, this is probably the lineup that people would play for overtime, but Gold's been having a good game, and usually you want to reward that. If somebody's having a hot streak, leave him in. But
puck drop. Jowlworks wins the draw. Brings it back to Cocaine. Breakaway looking to set something up early. Cocaine is carrying it around, trying to get some Empire guys to bite on him. Jowlworks picks the puck from Cocaine. Jowlworks tries to do a ball kill. It fails. Turns it over. Herbalist picks it up for Empire. Who do you have winning this game?
I hate to say this, but I really favor Breakaway. If it's not a tie, I think Breakaway will win, and I think that they actually will win this. And they have all the momentum. On paper, they're the better team, and now that things are even back up again, I just don't know if Empire is going to be able to win.
Breakaway in the Empire zone. Arcadian holding onto the puck, trying to get him to bite again. Arcadian gets the puck turned back over to him. Tries to pass the Jowlworks, but misses. Back to center ice. Janky turns it over to Cocaine. Cocaine brings it all the way back to the blue line. Cocaine brings it back into the Empire blue line. Hits Jowlworks. Jowlworks has a slap shot to Chrono, but it's intercepted by Janky. Empire's able to escape their zone with nothing against them. Empire looking to get something set up here. Janky carries it in, tries to hit Herbalist, but misses just south. Slart way out of his net, turns it to the back of the net to Cocaine. Herbalist kills him off, but Jowlworks kills off Herbalist, picks the puck back up, and is able to help get it out of the zone. My prediction had Breakaway winning 5-4. We'll see if that happens. Cocaine.
That'll be funny.
Chrono, the Cocaine, intercepted by Stickman. Stickman to Cola, trying to get it out of the zone. Pressure by Cocaine, but he backs off. Janky carrying the puck to center ice. Janky with Stickman. Hits Stickman. Stickman has to beat Arcadian to get a shot, but gets killed off on the back check by Jalrix.
Yeah, Janky opening up some nice space with his head movement there. Breakaway players bit on that pretty hard, but nothing comes of it goal-wise.
Jalrix the opportunity to shoot south. Red Raven had it covered. Puck's going back and forth behind the net. Raven behind the net again, way out of his area. Not afraid to do it again after letting in the game-tying goal.
Yeah, you should be a little bit cautious with that. I mean, it was fine there because nothing happened, but if a defender is going to be able to plausibly get to it, there's no reason really to leave the net.
Breakaway brings it back down. Chrono with Cocaine. Intercepted by Stickman. Stickman picks it up. Goes to Herbalist. Herbalist and Stickman on a short break here. Herbalist hits Stickman. Takes a hit from the levy. Back to Herbalist. Herbalist to Janky. Janky to Stickman. Stickman shoots. Big save. Slart.
Oh, man. I thought that he had that goal there. I think that he could have placed it a little bit better and it would have gone in, but he needed to place it well because Slart wasn't in position and he just didn't place it as well as he needed to. But great pass by Janky.
Good back and forth action so far here in the overtime period. Herbalist from Janky. Janky to Herbalist. Herbalist back to Janky. Janky goes behind the net with Herbalist. Passes back to him again. Herbalist
they seemed pretty rattled before, but it seems like they're composing themselves and doing all right.
Definitely. Looks like they really want to win this game now. Herbalist tries to go in, but Arcadian intercepts. Might have a little break here, a 3-on-2 possibly. Arcadian Chrono. Chrono bringing it in. Back to Arcadian with it phases, and Herbalist picks it back up, going the other way again in the neutral zone. Herbalist enters the breakaway zone, passes back out of the zone to Janky. Janky brings it back into the zone from Herbalist. Janky back to Stickman. Stickman brings it south. Gets killed off by Chrono. Another opportunity here by breakaway. Chrono against Cola Shaker. Chrono deking north, south, south, north. Back to Jalrix to Chrono. Big stop by Cola Shaker on the crease.
Yeah, some good defensive plays by Empire so far this game, which is a definite improvement from some of their earlier games. So definitely tightening up some of their loose ends. The end of the third period was unfortunate, but they had some lag issues and stuff as well, I guess.
A small break there by Empire, but killed up by Cocaine on the back check. Cocaine brings it back to center ice. Passes to Chrono. Chrono carries it into the zone. Chrono to Arcadian. Arcadian holds up. Passes to Chrono. Chrono to Cocaine. Chrono shoots! He scores! It could be a crease. I had a crease here, though.
Yeah, that's a crease, and server actually reported that with 100% confidence.
Official call on the ice is crease. 7:30 left into the overtime period. The puck about to be dropped.
That was pretty close. I mean, he almost got it in there.
Great opportunity.
Breakaway has 29 shots to 16 now. And the reason I say I favor them before, I mean, they've been up on shots the entire game, but they've just haven't been capitalizing on the chances. Now that the game is tied, you got to give them an advantage in that respect.
Empire into the breakaway zone. Jalrix picks up the kill and picks up the puck. Jalrix passes down to Cocaine, misses him. Herbalist tries to pick it up. Puck phases all the way down to the Empire zone. Plenty of Empire players there to pick it up, though. Janky is the one that retrieves it. Janky the Herbalist. Herbalist to Janky. Janky at center ice, looking for somewhere to go. Plenty of breakaway there. Not many Empire. Finds Herbalist, though. Herbalist. Oh, a big save by Jalrix. Possible DC. We'll see what they call here. And it's a DC. Wow, a turn of events here. This game reminds me a lot of the interference game the other night where they were in overtime with the shot balance like it is. Let's see what they call here. Like I said, I saw a defensive crease on my side, and if you're new to the game, you're trying to figure out what's going on, why the puck stopped. The player, if he's in the goalie's crease and picks up the puck, is considered a defensive crease, and it can be a penalty. In the overtime periods, it can be different penalties. It can be a major defensive penalty or a minor defensive penalty. So we'll see what they call here if it is one.
Yeah, and basically the call is a regular DC. Honestly, there is a little bit of discussion on the ref rack about whether it's blatant, but you just can't confidently say for 100% that was a goal. It looked like the net was pretty open, but it was too kind of iffy to call because, you know, it was pretty far out of the crease. You don't know what might have happened. So basically, we can't confidently say that it was a 100% a goal, which of course is the difference. You have to be 100% sure that it was definitely a goal. And great play by Janke. He made a lot of open space there, and it was almost an open net. It looked like it was a really nice shot, but just couldn't confidently say for sure it was a goal, and that's why it's a regular DC as opposed to blatant.
So Empire's on a 2-minute power play here. Chrono wins the faceoff of breakaway, carries it in, cycles back to Cocaine. Cocaine looking somewhere to go. Just holding on to it, trying to kill some time on this power play. Or penalty kill if you're on breakaway. Cocaine back to Slarty Bartfast. Cocaine just holding on to it. The Spider, the ship number 3 here you're seeing Cocaine fly, has a long puck hold time. So he's able to sit there and fly around with it. Chrono into the Empire zone. Chrono looking to make a move. Nothing's open. Very intelligently throws it all the way back to center ice. No reason to give the Empire the puck if they don't need to. Cocaine to Chrono. Chrono back into the zone. 1-on-1 versus Cola. Deeks Cola. Deeks Red Raven holds on, doesn't shoot. Oh, Ben shoots and scores. Cocaine.
And that's another crease.
Oh, that was a close one. Even with the man down, breakaway is putting the pressure on, trying to get the W.
You know, Kula really, he makes some good plays sometimes, but he really took himself out of position. I missed 2 checks in a row. Huge chance for breakaway. Chrono made some nice moves, too. That was a good pass to Cocaine. It looked like he had a shot bottom post on his deke, too, because he deked Red Raven out pretty well. Red Raven was scrambling like a madman back there.
Chrono's opportunity, shoots north and misses the puck. Misses the post, my fault. Breakaway, holding the puck still. Cocaine from Chrono. Cocaine's killed off by Janke. Janke, the good defensive play there. Stickman back into the center ice zone. Cola picks it up. Janke to Stickman. Stickman, huge opening in the net and just did not shoot.
Yeah, I think that he didn't feel like he didn't have his ship aimed the right way when the pass first came, so I guess he thought that he couldn't turn it up fast enough.
A big opportunity missed there, too. 21 seconds left on the power play. Herbalist looking for a move. Tries to do a ball kill. Doesn't succeed, but is able to check the guys out the puck. Stickman back at the blue line. Stickman to Cola. Cola intercepted by Chrono. Chrono, the Arcadian. Arcadian is holding on to it, looking for something to do, and just dumps it, but it's intercepted by Cola. 3 seconds left in the power play. Empire carrying it in. Hits Stickman. Stickman shoots and saved by Slarty Bartfast.
Yeah, pretty predictable play. Cool telegraphed that a little bit.
A breakaway opportunity here. A wall pass to Jalrix. It's going to be 1-on-1. Weasel versus Weasel. Jalrix shoots south. Red Raven sees it coming and saves the puck.
Yeah, Jalrix supposed to be the hero. I mean, that's the kind of player he is. He likes to make things happen. We'll see if he can do anything. But you know he definitely wants to score that game-winning goal. He's that kind of player that kind of lives to make these clutch plays.
Cola carrying it back in for Empire into the breakaway zone. Cola looking for a pass. Deke, Deke, Deke. Hits Janke. Or fakes to Janke, shoots north. And a big save by Slarty Bartfast. He's confused me there. Breakaway into the Empire zone. Cocaine carrying it. Hits Jalrix. Jalrix to Cocaine. Cocaine. The lane is shut down by Red Raven. Good read by Red Raven.
Yeah, that's actually a good pass by Jalrix. You know, theoretically in my head, I was like, that seems like it might be one of the best moves
Cola
to make,
shaker.
but Red Raven wasn't biting.
Cola shaker holds, shoots, saved by Slarty Bartfast. Yeah, shoots the goalie in the crease. Breakaway at center ice with the puck. That was the first warning for shooting the goalie in the crease to Empire. Cocaine to Chrono. Chrono picks it, gets killed off, picked up by Cocaine, but Janke's there to intercept. Janke out of the zone to Herbalist. Herbalist tries to drop past Janke, however misses, but Cola's there to pick it up. Cola down the boards to Herbalist, intercepted by Chrono to Arcadian. Arcadian is killed up by Cola. Cola looking to do a move to Stickman. Stickman, nowhere to go. Slarty Bartfast in the way.
You know, Breakaway needs to tighten up defensively a little bit. Empire's getting a lot of open space right around the net.
Chrono with another opportunity, trying to deke, deke, deke. He almost got past all 3 defensemen on the Empire team. However, Herbalist was there to kill him off late. Herbalist brings it back through center ice to Janke. Janke into the breakaway zone. To Stickman, shoots, scores!
Yeah, and
Clean
Clayton,
goal.
he actually hesitated long enough there to where I thought Slart was gonna get back and save it, but he didn't respond fast enough, I guess, because he took his time with that. He held it for about a full second before he shot, and I guess the opening was just so large. It was a good pass, but Slart just didn't react fast enough to that, and Empire wins. Yeah, and they're going to be happy with that. If they lost that game, of course, they would have been really upset just because of the way the comeback happened right at the end there, the way that they were expected to lose. So if you're winning as large as they were when you're not expected to come back and lose, that would have been really harsh for them.
Definitely. It was a great back and forth game. It was all Empire for the first 2 periods on the scoreboard, but then halfway through the third, Breakaway showed up and tied the game. But it all came down to the overtime period, and Stickman was a big goal.
Yeah, and Herb had a huge game. He was just all over the place. He had a huge impact. Not only did he have the hat trick, but he also had 46 steals and 50 turnovers, which means, he just had a lot of impact on the ice. That's a good ratio. It's almost 1-to-1. People might say, oh, that's 50 turnovers, but 46 steals, that's a good ratio. Those are good numbers. Basically, what that means to me is he was around the puck a lot, and he was making things happen.
Definitely.
And Breakaway's got to be disappointed with that. They've dropped 2 games now. They're 1-2. Their one win was a very, very narrow victory over Direwolves, which are the last place team. And especially after they almost came back and then lost it in overtime. I can only imagine what happened with that is that, all right, guys, we should have been winning this game. Oh, look, we tied it up. We get our second chance at, doing what we should have done originally. Overtime period came, and they didn't win. And they're probably really upset with themselves right now. And you got to call out, too, Arcadian missed a wide open net that we'll see here in a second. Which, I guess they would have won with that goal. Cocaine missed a pretty open net at the beginning of the period, too. The first period, that is, when you're on a break. So, Breakaway missing a couple of chances to put it in the net.
Yeah, a good game. I really enjoyed this game. I tried to get Sardi Barpass to go in here and talk, but he said he's openly weeping and he can't make the game interview. So, a lot of drama in the Breakaway locker room tonight with Iggy leaving halfway through the game.
Yeah, and they've had some problems with that. There's been a little bit of drama in the Breakaway locker room. Iggy leaving in the middle of the game, that's unfortunate. And I can only assume that when they started coming back, that was one of the motivations for Breakaway, kind of like, screw this guy. He's going to leave our team in the middle of the game. Let's come back and win this game. And kind of show him, like, what a moron you left, and we ended up winning anyway, but it just wasn't in the cards for them.
Iggy's been on Breakaway for a long time now. It's interesting to see him leave. Oh, there's the goal by Arcadian to tie it up with 4 seconds left.
Yeah, a good play by Arcadian, mainly just because of the quick release to put into the goal, but like I was saying before, I just really saw that coming. I guess, Red Raven didn't think he was in danger, but Empire is going to be really happy to come away with that because they almost threw that away.
Most definitely. A great game tonight, though. Once again, I can't say that enough. I like the back and forth, how they come back and then the underdog wins. It's always a good story to hear that.
Yeah, it's very interesting, too, because, we weren't 100% sure it was going to happen, and now that's 2 straight good games that Empire has had. They, of course, they played you guys in interference in overtime and just barely lost. And now, overtime with Breakaway, and they come out positive here. Both of you teams that kind of people consider to be kind of far above Empire, and they're kind of maybe showing that they're not as bad as people thought. Everybody kind of thought it was going to be 10 teams, and then Empire as, the dumpster 11th place team. And now they're kind of showing everybody that couldn't be further from the truth.
Absolutely. The parity in the league is getting stronger and stronger as each game's gone by so far this season.
Well, you got to say, if Empire keeps playing like this, I don't think anybody had really predicted the Empire playoffs, but if we saw Empire make the playoffs after all of the claims that people have made about how bad that they would be, that would really be cool. And I don't think people would even mind that they were proven wrong. I think they would be pleased because people like this team. They're underdogs. They have a great team atmosphere, and I think people are really rooting for them. They just don't expect that much, and now they're kind of proving people wrong.
We're gonna go to Rud Raven here real quick, or a quick post game. Raven, how were the feelings in the third period? You guys let up 4 in a row.
I don't want this to come off as complaining, but oh my god, I still can't believe 2 of those goals were called clean. But you know what? Every team has to face those situations where you think you made the save, or you think that it lagged through somebody and it's going to be called clean. So it's how you come back from that. And thank God we won this game.
Yeah, and I don't know if you heard or not, but Iggy, halfway through the game for breakaway, making headlines, left the team.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I actually really like Iggy as a player, and so I think that is a detriment to breakaway. But you know what? I think there's stuff going behind the doors that we don't know about. But either way, they didn't give up in this game, and Slarty Bardfast made some pretty nice saves. So I'm pretty happy. I always like seeing another goalie do well as well.
Yeah, it was a big comeback by breakaway there, and then Empire in the overtime period with that defensive crease really got a lot of momentum their way and able to put the game away.
Yeah, we were shocked it wasn't a BDC 2-on-0. Like, we were planning, okay, here's what we're going to do, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, 2 minutes for DC? Like, what's going on here? So it definitely threw us for a loop, and they did a great job killing that off.
Yeah, they had a lot of puck time and a couple of great opportunities on the PK.
Yeah, there was one where I was deked completely out of my pants. Like, I'm still wearing jeans, but I mean, metaphorically. I just want to state, though, I love the fact that Arcadian hit that post and then made, like, the play at the end of the game with 4 seconds left was amazing. At first, I didn't know how that happened. I just didn't. I thought I had enough energy, but I had just killed somebody and I missed it. I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, basically, and that's kind of what we were saying on here, is it looked like you thought that you were safe. And I was actually on the commentary, I think Red Raven might die here. I thought that you were going to die if he got to check on you, and it looked like you thought you were safe. So I guess that's what happened, and you didn't think he was going to be able to kill you, and then you're just like, oh, I guess I didn't have enough energy to survive that left shot.
Yeah, there's that too, and I really wanted them to pass me the puck first so I could just get rid of it, like behind the net, because I figured we had more than enough time to just kind of stall it out there. But for whatever reason, they kept going, and it's like, okay. But you know what? That was just a really strange situation. Very tough. It was a tough game. It was very, very stressful. But thank goodness we have guys like Kula and Skula and Herb and even Stick was getting back on D, so people got to shut their mouths about him. And Janky was making some big plays. And I mean, honestly, every single person that played was playing some D and made a great save on the crease for me, which I obviously appreciate being a goaltender.
Yeah, it was a great game overall, and a big win for the Empire. And the power rankings are going to go all over the place. It's going to be interesting to see this week. Well, Raven.
Oh, and one other thing, too, I just want to make mention of. Holy crap, the server was trying to screw with us after we were up 4-0 and 4-1. Because having Skula just continuously lag out, and then we had Stick lag out once, we had Kula lag out once, APOC couldn't come into the game, Swizzle wasn't able to get back online, and we're just like, what is going on here? At one point it was 4-0, and we're wondering if we're going to have to play 6-on-4. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, we saw that from here. We saw the lag outs like crazy, so you guys beat it, you guys won it, and it was a great win, great game. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, anytime. Perseverance, man.
Well, that wraps up our broadcast tonight with the RSHL Season 20 game between the Empire and the Breakaways, as Thickman would say. For Thrill, I'm Bucky. Have a good night, and if you're new to the game, rshl.org.